juicing, juicing. Yeah.
Good morning. This is Ika, and my name is Chris Bauer, and we are part of the Cafe Neckbeard PR representative team and procurement specialist group. And as you can see this morning, for those of you that follow the videos pretty closely, there is a pig missing. He's not missing. Yesterday, the pig was in our project, The Pig Reads Moby Dick, was performing the chapter check it out here. Chapter 9 of Moby Dick in our series, The Pig Reads Moby Dick, for the first time to you, for probably the second or third time because you've already read it or heard it or listened to it or ingested it in some form. And the pig was performing chapter 9, the sermon. And since the pig hasn't read Moby Dick before, the pig hadn't read this chapter and had never seen any of the films or theatrical productions in which the sermon, Father Mapple's sermon, which constitutes most of the text of the chapter, the pig, who's not, I would say, not unspiritual, aspiritual maybe. The pig is not a fundamentalist or really an establishment theologian or philosopher, was extremely moved by some of what Father Mapple was discussing. And I'm just going to say the pig couldn't finish the chapter in a single performance. So what we've had to do is take a pause, because I'm not a tyrant. You know, I mean, I want to be compassionate. I'm deeply moved by all this too. And so we might be a little bit behind schedule. But aren't we all, as they say? For the weather report, there's a train outside. There's a car rolling by. 29 degrees, feels like, but it might actually be 34. Feels like. So, part 1 of the sermon should be available in the next 24 hours or so, but since we haven't finished the taping, I'm going to wait until release both parts at the same time, because I feel like I don't want to release half the movie before the movie's done. You never know what might happen. Good things, though. Good things are going to happen. I'm positive. I do want to apologize a little bit. I think the conversation that I started to have about color and virginity and the term apolitical. I feel like I was maybe jumping a little bit too harshly into slightly bubbling spring water without having properly warned everybody. So in the future, I'm just going to be a little bit more delicate, for lack of a better word. Not that you're fragile, I am. So just want to get that out of the way. So it is day 45 of the Celery Menu Juice Anticipation Menu Cleanse Cafe Neckbeard. My name's Chris Bauer, and I'm a little bit tongue-tied. It's a little bit dry in here this morning. I'm really looking forward to the pig finishing up the sermon, and so we can move on to chapter 10, which is one of the best chapters in all of literature and one of the best chapters in Moby Dick, which is the chapter 10, which is a bosom friend. And I hope to be and to continue to be your friend and your companion in this. And not only in my juice cleanse and menu anticipation, but across whatever kind of plane we're existing in right now. I'm just hoping that we can find ways to continue to intertwine and tangle and get knotted up and spliced and sandwiched and interlocking hooks that our canal bridges continue to crumble into each other's locks of hair. Day 45 of the Celery Menu Anticipation Juice Cleanse. My name is Chris Bauer, and looking forward to finishing up the sermon and then moving on to a bosom friend. Take care out there.